In this short video, I'm going to answer the question, why is your Tumblr content not getting any engagement? Why is your Tumblr content invisible? Now, when I went to the hashtag B2B. At the top, we can see all this engagement and all this content. But at the same time, when you go down to the latest, you see they get 54. They're appreciating their content. It's not really much, especially when it comes to B2B and these type of businesses on the LinkedIn or rather on the Tumblr platform. But when you go to your latest, you see a lot of content with zero engagement. Okay, so this is my hypothesis. I've been using LinkedIn. I think Tumblr suffers from the same problem as LinkedIn. And maybe it has something to do with TikTok when you think about it. As social media has evolved, I think TikTok is likely the next level of social media platforms. A lot more engagement. It's a lot more in your face. It's a lot more simpler than just posting content. It's a possibility that this may be like that old 60s Buick. Okay, why purchase uh, a 60s Buick when you can get a 2025 Cadillac truck, something crazy? Maybe it's the evolution of social media. That's just a theory. But Tumblr suffers from the same problem as LinkedIn, and I believe possibly even Facebook. Now, the algorithm doesn't do anything for your content, period. Therefore, nobody's going to pretty much see your content. Now, I do believe that the strategy that I'm using on LinkedIn also works on the Tumblr platform. You have to use this type of platform, this type of social media in a particular manner, and it normally revolves around engaging the community. Um, when it comes to the LinkedIn platform, you need a certain amount of engagement on your content within the first hour. If you don't get that type of engagement, LinkedIn will not touch your content at all. But if you do get the certain type of engagement that you need, the LinkedIn algorithm will grab your content and will make it go viral because they say that the content is more than likely important. Now, the downside to this is that 95% of the business owners on the LinkedIn platform will never get the amount of engagement they need within the first hour of posting content. It'll never happen. Now, from my experiences, I've had content that went viral on the LinkedIn platform. Let me show you an example. Give me one second. This is my LinkedIn coaching business. As you can see here, this is some of the content that I posted. Now, the only reason way I was able to get this type of engagement is by means of external social media communities of business owners who are in association on the outside on a platform. And every time you post content into that community, they will come and support your content and they will allow you to get the type of engagement that you needed in order for LinkedIn to grab your content and to make it go viral because they say, okay, this content is important. So we're going to make it go viral. 51,000, 40,000, kind of light, but it's still, the engagement on this post is probably more engagement than 90% of the business owners on the LinkedIn platform. So I'm a rock star as far as I'm concerned. But as you can see here, this is the entire engagement that we're getting as a result of that hack. But it wasn't because LinkedIn was supporting our content. 157, 54, 43,000, 35,000, virtually unheard of. 90% of business owners on the LinkedIn platform weren't producing this. But one of the things that we learned, we know how to do this, but we don't do it. Why is that? Because paying clients doesn't come from this. You have a lot of business owners on the LinkedIn platform trying to achieve these results. And it's very likely they'll never figure it out, or eventually they'll give up just to find out that this is not where paying clients come from. Paying clients come from engaging other business owners. You have to think about it. As I said before, TikTok, I believe, and don't get me wrong, I'm talking about LinkedIn, but everything that I'm saying, I'm realizing that's the reason why I'm creating Tumblr content now, because I realize they're both parallel, LinkedIn and as well as Tumblr. The same strategy works. Let me go back. So as you can see, you have to think about it is that I've been online for 8 years, and it's just a different breed of marketer online now. It's a different breed of marketer. I don't think most of these guys even know what spam is. It's just my personal opinion. Back in the day, like I actually invested in the fundamental truths and principles of digital marketing. So I understand the science of it. Most business owners out there don't. When it comes to networking, building relationships, supporting the compute community. It sounds like hippie nonsense to them. Sad to say, this is what paying clients come from. This is how you, how can I say, make the system work for you. This is how you start to get engagement and get support from the community because you're giving back to the community. It's almost like, and this is pretty much the concept. You have to realize that most of the people now, TikTok kind of takes care of itself. You know, you post content, you leave, and you get followers. But I think it's a possibility like LinkedIn and this type of social media, maybe it's just outdated because nobody has the patience for this anymore. Most of the people, they post content, then they go pick up the kids. They use social media on a superficial level. They post content, then they go pick up the kids. Then they post something else, then they go take out the garbage. Then they post something else, then they go to the post office. Social media, particularly Tumblr, as well as LinkedIn as examples, as well as Facebook too, these platforms are simply garbage dumps for content. Dumps for content. That's it. Because they're using it in a superficial level. Now, I will say this. Once you learn how to build relationships, and actually what I'm teaching, I actually have to add a Tumblr page here as well to let you guys know that I'm also coaching business owners how to use Tumblr. Or if you like, you can just come here. I'm going to leave a link below this video. You can just come here and sign up for the LinkedIn and tell me which one you want. Because the strategy works for both. Now, interestingly, it's all about engaging the community. It's about supporting the community. Like I said, it sounds like a bunch of hippie nonsense, but think about it. These guys aren't getting any engagement whatsoever. So what we got to do? We have to show some love to the community. It's almost like, okay, you live in a neighborhood, but that doesn't make that neighborhood a community or a network. It just means that your house is a parking lot. That your neighborhood is simply just a parking lot for families, right? It doesn't become a community until you start to ring on their doorbell, say hello when you see them, bring a plate of cookies, start to work together to achieve common goals. That's what makes it a network. Technically, the way people use the LinkedIn platform, as well as Tumblr, the algorithm is not going to do anything for your content. But the crazy part is when you do this, you don't need an algorithm. But nobody's doing it. And that's the reason why it's not working. But still, you can use it. Um, Now, I know they say that Tumblr does not as much engagement as there used to be. So it's likely that it's cooled off. It's not working the way it used to work. So your strategies have to be, they're passive aggressive. The way, say for instance, your number one goal has to be to get people off this platform to your website. That's it. You want to get them off this platform. My primary goal isn't for a like, a comment, and share, because as I said before, if you're going to spend 10 years trying to figure out how to do this on LinkedIn as well as Tumblr, just to get there to find out that's not where paying clients come from. Say, for instance, there's what, 4 to 5 different strategies. Posting content is a strategy. Following business owners is a strategy. Direct message marketing is a strategy. Engaging content is a strategy. Guess which one produces the most website traffic? Engaging content. Engaging content produces probably 5x the amount of website traffic by engaging business owners. Simple as that. So what does that look like? Well, check out the link at the bottom of the screen, and it's going to lead to my LinkedIn page. It's going to lead to my LinkedIn coaching program. Come inside, acquire the coaching. I'm going to give you the same strategy that's going to work on LinkedIn as well as Tumblr. And this isn't just a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, course. You're pretty much signing me up to be like your mentor as well as your partner. So this is communication. I'm online every day. So this is a relationship, what you're purchasing, what you're acquiring right now. Okay. If you come to this coaching, and the same strategy could be used for Tumblr as well as the LinkedIn platform. But I will say this. Now, this is an insight. And I mean, this is an insight that just comes from being online from day to day. Maybe most people don't see. I think that if you're a business, every Fortune 500 company should be focused on building their own communities. They should be focused on building their own communities. There's one community I have, kind of a dead community, but it's still like 170 business owners in there that I growth hacked from the LinkedIn platform. I think that if you're a business or if you're a company, and this is my second platform that I'm growing for music promotion. I think that if you're a business or a company, your number one priority as far as social media is concerned, you should be focused on growth hacking a social media community where you provide resources just for business owners, for connections, for the network, not specifically for your business. Say, for instance, if you're State Farm, you're not going to create a State Farm platform for State Farm because that would be kind of weird. No, you create the own name of your social media platform, external platform, and your own community, and start building and growth hacking your own community, and start providing resources on the inside, as well as recruiting a lot of these business owners from the LinkedIn platform. Those are normally the type of people you want in there, as well as people from the Tumblr platform, at least those who are into B2B marketing. It is easy. People are looking for a way out. They're tired of these social media platforms. Like I said, I think this is just an outdated model of a social media platform. That's what I think it is. You should be growing your own platform and for helping other people. And that way you have more leverage, you have more control of an audience. I think you should even be running ads for your social media platform, calling people back, building a humongous network. You can grow to a couple billion. I think social media as it exists back in the day, I think it's dead. But this is a visionary type of insight. If you'll need some help with that, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can follow me and reach out to me on LinkedIn. Or rather, I'm going to leave my email address below as well, so you can reach out to me. I'm going to make another video about that, about creating your own network. Like I said, if you're a Fortune 500 company, or if you're a legitimate business, you should consider that. I think you should consider that, especially if you want control over your social media game. You should be growing your own networks. You have the resources to do that. And the crazy part about this is that the strategy that I'm using, if you get a good 3 to 4 people running the same strategy on Tumblr, you're truly growth hacking. So if you appreciate the value of this video, like, follow, share. Guys, show me some love. Subscribe to the channel. I mainly focus on my music promotion um, project right now, but I'm going to leave all my links below so you can reach out to me. It's your humble host, Coach Solomon, signing out. Or leave a comment below. Let me know if you want to talk. I'll speak to you guys in the next video. Take care.